Memo ajomo akwa abade aduru so no the big agenda. Ye ba bedi nkomo wonim se EIE for wamo ade nsema hodo bi eba abonten ye fa batoa ye beto no se de ho pompon so obesi akọ na nei ekuo foforo so asori a wamo aye hwehwemu de abetu dwade nsem na wonom eka wonsem a wo ka ne de omo di mpanimfo epre mampanyina dwane di bra toto ho MPP amonyoko mu NDC amonyoko mu impo MPP amonyoko ni mu no wo mu epre so ni nyina wa ye de aba na ye na ye homra ye ba big agenda nsem no ankasa no me de beto aso ma me basisia. The big agenda so eni ewuhia me aya no afra me anochewa badwa se wana se de ni edi nkomo no mama onya ho ntiase se na ye ni global info analytics for ena ebetwetwe nkomo wo mo so aye survey me ka me se ye esua statistics for school mu na fo mo omu enom de bar chart ni histogram de beto ho a wadwiri mu no a wo ntiase da we no omo de amanyokuo fa baako ebia MPP nie MPP amanyokuo ni mu no ye nhwe hwan pese wo no mu gina ye de bia alankashi ejina ha na afa wo mo de ba omi ato ha okay omo ye hwehwemu efri January omo ye April omo ye sachare be na abasa na omo ye no mo wi abefa NDC fo nso de na omo ye no pepepo mu ye no na omo de mampanyini dada ene ye Mahmud Baumia Ghana mampanya be de chenso atoto ho mantembe ne mantembe no omo kakabo mo de ye sasave ne nkomo na me no mienu ye ba ne abedi na me ni opanyi Musa dankwa na ebetwetwe nkomo na ye executive director na wo hunu se adwuma no de ye ni nyina no ankasa na dodo no a ejina ne nice one global info analytics for wo mo panyini a chese wo ye executive director na me ne ebetwetwe nkomo na afei ono na ebetumi a kire yase ye mi ate ase sanse economics intelligence unit for na ko mo trend kakra ho na mpanimfo so do mo hwemu aba bebuo mo nti sa breme nko no na ye ni nkomo panyi dankwa majo
you so
ye da asese ebo oprum so a oje ye so
that's it
na ye bo global info analytics mo ye hemfo mo ba ye mo di sen
private company ye ba 2019 na start here juma eyo ye ba ye so ye post bebre e wo Ghana ha ye bi o Accra Central region Ashanti region Western region and before the election no the poll na the last poll I bought out before elections. And this year, so I share here with the tracking poll from January. So this is the second time another one in 2022. Yes.
It's January ni mo ye bi.
Yeah, January yes.
Na January no mo ye no say hemfo na mo di gina mu.
Okay, January no na ye start launch the 2022 election campaigning programs. Inti na the way I been to say be hwe MPP ni NDC for races no na ya monitor na de wo mbia na dia to dwa but ukaya ye course na ye di e-levy asem edi shemu na ye e-levy service ka inti no eno ma de no kwa no eno obi anti inti ekoya e-levy no nko na but na the whole poll was done on political issues.
Ya hwe yenim se mo ya na ense behwe de ekita mo ha ya behwe yi a nkrampompuni mantem ase Greater Accra January de amoye no na Dr. Alhaji Mahmud Baumia no okuta 31% na Alan ekura 30 April amoye Baumia de ate aba 27 Alan ko 33
yes
mo na moye research no so far mo call grounds no de na ma ya na within 4 months enipa adwen timi sesasa
it never be account for this kind of changes. Even though you may say DNT and I choose Mr. A and Mr. B, and then no another project.
Okay.
But we share the cost in terms of economic situation, living standards, and other things. You know, a feeding into the Baumia's numbers. Because say he is part of the government. Exactly. So when the government suffers, no, or also a cannot crack. I think that's why we are seeing this shift within his poll numbers.
Now, just about to know, most are baby standard of living.
Yes. In fact, last time they decided the same questions. Your questions be over, and the time they could be a bisa. In Tibisa, say in the last 12 months, no, almost sure sitting more. I improve and I say a year west.
And I say Jennifer, and I say Kofom.
The brain say, oh, not a year west. But you call this time, no. Mom say I was no, a cost pa, and it's quite revealing. Say most people are saying, say name more and I think
yes we January no a na nkrofo hu ne se o more den but would bedru April dia ma ye bosumi ni die mu no wo mo asi mo aye den pa no adoso kra
yes our cost reply almost 50-something%.
Wow. Yan hwe ba bi mu de to ho enipa mo gini di se obo betima create job opportunities amamwo me hwe figures na wo ha no na o mampanyi dada John Dramani Mahama nya 46.10% and 10%. Dr. Baumia 23.69%. Alan Kojo Chamante 19.34% and obi foforo bi obeka ho no enya 10.8%. Na de wote adwaso no mpo na ase de omanfo nyini ni na de wote fie ni mom omutusu so no babo madwuma ana ndisi for mom kakra.
There be very independent. Absolutely. Yeah, very independent posters are.
They say they sika mani page ne sesa.
Oh, but yes, they know us. New.
Say you can't be corrupt.
No, you see,
me
back 10 years in it. And I've worked with all parties. They know when somebody is corrupt.
Okay.
They know. So, and they is out.
Okay.
But they say sometimes to go into somebody's mind, be sudden same be change. For example, who do you trust to manage the economy? Na nipa be na enum gina ho a we na me fi say me the commission so be ni maybe the obenti omo ka wi a kire obi bisa mo say abato no say to a mboto ma hwan you would know from the way omo reactive from that question no will tell you how most of them will behave when you ask them who you want them to be the president.
Okay.
Yes yes you use way to triangulate the amount for can subsequently down the line.
Afa yanhwe amanyoko yanfa MPP nsi ho. Ye de MPP amanyoko ni si wa yenim se mpanimfo bi de apiepiem.
Yes.
Yenim ko ani Malan Chairman ana menim Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawum yanfa se ana yesa sudim kodwobonsu NDC sorry.
Yes.
Ana yenim nipa be fanse be 6B but yanfa se 2 no na ye critical.
Ah
o mayi o manim frontliners. Sa nipa 2 no menim se mo ye January no ebepem April a moye insachira yaba.
Yes.
Ha ma se yadane. Okay, yenhwe sa nipa 2 no se de esitie. Se ne say mo de mantem be ne gina hwe because minim say se wo kwa ebi atifi mantem mo northern region, northeast, upper west a ho ye Baumia, e ho wo frie. E na wo begina Asante mantem apuye mantem Alan. Yenhwe mo sample no ye de sa amanyoko no mu de nipa 2 no mo sample no na ebesi wo hen.
Okay, yeah, almost 5,100 and something interviews across the country.
Okay.
And I chair sample no based on the size of your constituency.
Okay.
And I did just samples no. And Accra niya biggest. And Ashanti region and other regions are also more sizable. Central region, Western region, and Eastern region. Now, the first time I call in January no, Baumia led in many places, including Ashanti region and Eastern region.
Okay.
So in that poll, not only the 40% against Alan 28%.
Okay.
This time I call you know, critically, Ashanti region turning upside down.
Ashanti be more turning.
Yes, to Alan right now.
Okay.
And Accra so turning to Alan.
Okay.
And Eastern so turning to Alan.
Okay.
Now Eastern Ashanti a critical MPP block.
Stronghold.
So once you are in the lead in these areas, you will be on top.
Na say ni nyina mo betumi ahu ni say niam akose de ekoya even MPP primaries no. Say Dr. Baumia ene Alanjina. It's a primaries so they within the party. And also sample nso nko.
Okay. Interview say no ya nye delegate interview.
Okay. And no ye public no.
Ordinary voters.
Okay.
And they bisa mo say assuming you are a delegate in MPP primaries, who would you vote for to lead MPP? And obia chere ne suban chere na adwen omo ye be NDC for e be MPP for e be floating voters obia ka ho. The idea is that ope say say about when kasa time no so na omo the way ba how would people accept the person?
Na say ehwehwemu amaye e koma amanyokuo no se wo mo tie de mo kan ye no be mo mahu de mo do mbedi amanyokuo nanim.
Absolutely.
Because when ankrofo no say wo mo pe.
But I know may not be what delegates are thinking.
Okay.
But at least you would have known, say,
Ye assume si kwa masses no say. Ye assume si so kwa. Now don't you think it can influence delegates in almost decisions?
Well, that is what opinion poll does.
Okay.
Opinion poll is supposed to inform, because you see, what dream, we don't know. Until somebody sample and poll. Then you say, exactly. Without polling, we are all in the darkness. So when we have polling, we know, say, oh, it's still region, Omojin say, Asante Mamo, Omojin say, North, Omojin say, Menomajin Eyepek. So the more we are able to poll, the more transparent our democracy will become. Both the people who are going to vote and those who are in charge of running the campaigns.
Yanshe, mudi ura corruption, you know.
Yes.
Hey, and then when you have corruption, as a mudi to what say no, I improve, I worse, and I say swati.
Yes.
So far, ne no,
initially, now it was a bit low, even though it was high. But this time around, no.
Would you predict to
so, they've all gone up in the very wrong direction, to be very honest.
Dear Muye, Uma being Jinabe being Casse, because the microphobia or my year post be say, ya, or more lose your credibility. You get it? Because I dear way no, say, hey, I'm found one, and Obian as watching and was one. Would you have grown to be in Tinagana have you? Are you people ready for the critics? You
see, let me make a point clear. My target market and the Ghanaian politicians.
Okay.
I'm looking at an opportunity where we can work with international organizations to do polling in this country. But once I do fear, who will come and give you anything? So we are prepared for it. And they may a full-time job.
Okay.
This a full-time job. A passion that I want to pursue and help to develop the polling industry in this country. So I believe, say, once I hear 1, 2, 3, people will see how firm we are, and they will take us for who we are.
Okay.
We will not disappear, because we've been here for 3 years, and nobody has given us any dime. Okay. But we believe, say, we have to sacrifice to take this polling sector to a different level, and that's what we are doing.
Mami, after Mami were NDC, or more primaries, no so voters' choice. Said the Okasa who say almost say one a delegate. Come back on the same. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, January no 53%. And they are no say April you know 57%. Then say Akosro by 4%. Okay. And Dr. Kwabena Dufo, yeah, no in any mono now no 15 and they were 12 as what 3%. And Akojo Bonsu now no when you be and when you 4%. So before be a begina be more, and also now when you're 14, and nay 1 9, and also swati. One more almost almost the hair, or maybe a mujina no mujina cran, 18 and 18. Yes. Now, the end you no kurenya 18, not the way in any money 4. That's as I in the early work as a microphone so monkoda. And I want the one it's quite clear, say, about in this voice list now, a one way affair. Okay. I mean, even though this is people's opinion. We don't think the party will do anything untowards. Okay. Yes. Okay. They will maintain what they have. Okay. That's what you believe. Because if you're polling numbers now, who do you trust to manage education? He's scoring higher than 57 marks. Who do you trust to do this? Unemployment. 53%. So that shows say people want him to be the flag bearer. Because now the economic intelligence unit. Yes. NDC betumi arene 2024 only on the note say ombesesa John Dramani Mahama now mo so pose amode abai e da di pefe say JM ko an betumi lead NDC to win them go say na NDC for na be humo no e bia akoga mo ne eyi mo aba mo ho a e start adwuma ya che okay and in January ye poll ye head to head Baumia and Mahama any Alan, and Dufo any Mahama. Sorry, Dufo any Baumia, and Dufo any Alan. In all 2 cases, no, Dufo lost against these 2 candidates. Okay. And Mahama won against these 2 candidates. So how do you replace somebody who has won against the stronger position against somebody who is losing against this guy? So the logic doesn't the data doesn't support the EIU for conclusion, no, not at all. Okay. And I don't really think that anybody believes that conclusion. Tianga Global Info Analytics for. So that we are independent body. Who takes care of your funding?
A private company. We have shareholders.
Okay.
Right. And personally, I'm the major shareholder in the company. I'm a consultant.
Okay.
So we don't have a big staff. Your staff are volunteers in the field. So you hear me be an art from now your mom training no more.
Okay.
Now my data no.
Okay.
So maybe 1 or 2 myself and 1 or 2, 3 people in the office. And your system receive the data from the cloud.
There's a money or more at no more reading book. No.
Look, everything we do is based on data from the field.
Okay.
We can't report out. We don't put our commentary in our report.
The munya no. And what they figures and facts.
Exactly. Yeah, we don't cast any insinuation. We don't any juma.
Mo conclusion kura mo trust
we don't conclude.
Okay.
We don't conclude. Any juma. 20%, 15%.
So you leave the judgment to them.
Yes, exactly. That's what we do.
Okay. Yan Shentino, Yangura Mukakra, Tamakasa, what day, Mampanyida John Dramani Mahama, Etoto, a year Baumia, any Alan home, who will be far, a Quabna do force no Coto, Yangura Mukakra. Not no to say.
You know, Alan against Mahama. Last January, Alan was 38%, and Mahama was 42% or 43%, but 5 points difference. This time around, no, Alan had dropped by 1% to 37%, and Mahama about 50%.
Okay.
So there's a 13-point gap between Alan and Mahama.
Former president.
We share the gap between former President Mahama and
Vice President Baumia.
Now it's about 23 points difference.
There's a 13 against 23.
Exactly.
Next, say omode mampanyi da John Mahama e marche Alana. A bit my tight competition.
From the data we have seen, it will be tighter race than
against
Baumia. That's what the data is showing right now.
Okay.
And there are few things that are causing that. Yeah, then you were people who said they call themselves Christians, Muslims, and the ethnic groups against Alan and Mahama. The Akans rally behind
Alan.
Much more so than against Baumia. And Akans are the majority voting bloc
in the MPP.
In fact, in the country.
In the country, yeah.
So when they back you, your numbers is boosted.
Okay.
1% drop from Ashanti or Akan vote is a lot.
Oh yeah.
Compared to the whole Gwans and other people put
combined
together.
Yeah.
So once you are doing well in that demographic, you are going to do well.
Yes, automatically when you kakra.
Exactly.
Unya Eastern kakra, now unya Greater Accra, now unya Western kakra.
Exactly. Now we have seen that ethnic dynamics being played. Sometimes Ghana have for person bekano so the data is showing.
On grounds, no.
It is showing.
And Crawford to see.
Yes.
Where you can.
Yes.
Where you ceremony.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It is happening, and even in the north, when it is Mahama against Alan, the northern guys coalesce around Mahama. Okay. Even though before they were voting for Baumia, when you slot in Alan, not too much. Exactly.
Let's say young fan says so. What the Alan so cry match. Mampanyida John Mahama, Tiffy Mantemono. People don't mind. They say even though Mahama is on the ticket of NDC, because he's from there, or better renew vote against Alan.
Absolutely. Okay.
Even
within the MPP race, some people are backing Baumia in the north because they want to have a spoiled choice. They want him to win on MPP's ticket.
Yeah, and
they want Mahama to win on NDC side.
Neso mumi enu dia besia.
And then famu ho. Ebe dia menya lordna.
Okay. Anya bia baako mu do be wini bia na omanya.
Exactly.
Mu krom ni mana ye mampanyi.
Exactly. So they are playing that cards very well.
Wow. Opanyi me no nkomo na ye de ba ye bre na so. Oho. Etimi de asese ye to nsa frɛ wa wo ba mesan aba ho abusua a big agenda e na ugusu a wo hwɛ ne hyane so say dwubeku a wo mu ekura ye mu no e ye Ramco Rogi Company Limited. Na Ramco Rogi for say me fan to wenim say ne yakronfo hadwen. Enti wo pe original techie doors. Open no omo de beto no ma so krofo de excavator ni dwiri da ne gu ansa no manya kwan ewuram omo se ene so we bi a style bi a wo pe wo standard bi a wo pa ene wo mu ni nkomo eye Ramco Rogi Company Limited ombe from nkrofo wo Turkey no matwa doors na shepe no mo de abrel o paton ana wo pe bi de aye ofie wo dan no doors de se na wo de hia e bia wo gate makomako be 7 na wo ho no mo ne ye 2 in 1 ana 3 in 1 ne nyina ye list ne fama wo mo no mu ntwa emfree Turkey emfa embrel wo pe bi etu akoton so a wo mo ebe ma obi hwehwe Ramco Rogi Company Limited ewo eye Accra ha oyarefa wo ne specialized water factory no na edi anu so betuma from 0256574822 and 05780856002 Ramco Rogi Company Limited na ba opuno ho ha nyina na fada omo na omo papa wo hia me a eya frame anochi wa ba adwa se me da say so the big agenda jumedie me mo ajo
yeda say so wa share video me kai wo say abrebi a wo hwe sa video yi wo YouTube no wo hu adoma na eda so no aye miaso wo miaso wi a chese abrebi a wo benya kwanya na video bi a ye de beto ha no watumi ahwe ne wa tro say wo so no so aye mia se ne be ya wo nua bi so benya bi ahwe abrebi a wo ye ne sa video bi a ye de beto ha no wo benya bi ahwe me da say